Shailasa. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I've come today to a meditation session. I met some fantastic people and feel complete utter peace and just a lot of realisation. Can't wait to get into this routine every day. It's going to be fantastic. I definitely recommend it to whoever's watching this. Get involved. It's a fantastic organisation and it'll improve you for all the better.
Hey, my name is Gary Masterson. I'm an Irishman in Australia. I've previously done meditation at home, kind of through my own thoughts and just looking for a greater sense of, well-being and stuff. And eventually I went to what's the name of a seminar in Melbourne, and I came across these brilliant people who introduced me to this man and the techniques and the training and how to do meditation in a more truer form than what I've known previously, and just feel really good after doing it, really relaxed, seen some things in my mind, felt really chilled. I still feel really relaxed, and I think I'm going to have an amazing day, and I highly recommend anyone at home to do the same thing and try and meet this person and maybe meet people who are connected to this organisation, because it's pretty cool.
Each of us has a life journey, and each of us has different touchstones that we use. Each of us is shaped or influenced by people that we meet along the way. And some of those people have techniques to share with us as to how we can improve our own personal lives, and indeed how we can make a better contribution to the lives of others. And in the case of our visitor today and the people who he has brought with him to share some of his teachings and indeed the methods of people pursuing their own, in some ways, spirituality, but also pursuing the strengths that they have, that they might make a contribution to a better world. We are delighted to have him here and to be sharing with us some of his views and particularly his teachings. So, thank you.
I want to welcome the disciples of Sri Ashutosh Maharaj who are here from India, and can I thank you so much for the very kind gift that you provided tonight, but more importantly, to allow me to listen in on some of your presentation tonight and to learn a bit more about what it is that you do. Very glad to know that Divya Jyoti Jagrati Sansthan is doing fantastic work right across the way. And I was blown away when I saw the sort of work, the breadth of work that the organisation is doing right around the world. And this is particularly important at a time, and I think it was mentioned before, when we see on TV and in our own community so much negativity, so much conflict and violence and so many problems. To see the work that this organisation is doing, children's education, particularly with underprivileged children, and of course we all know that if you invest your time and resources in working with children, you build a better future, and that's a way to short circuit many of the problems that we see around the world. The work that the organisation is doing in fighting drug abuse and people who have drug addiction problems. To say thank you also for the great work that you do. I hope that it becomes a much bigger part of our society here in Victoria.
The seat of democracy here in Victoria, a great multicultural state, and the Indian community is such an important part of that. Yeah. And I got the chance to listen to some of the words of the disciples of His Holiness Sri Ashutosh Maharaj. The work of his followers in so many areas, in social work, in education, drug rehabilitation, in prisons, really struck a chord with me. I think it's really important work, and particularly the focus on education in all of those fields, I think is a real good sign of the work that's being done and the long-term benefit it has for the whole community. So it was great. I know there's a lot of work being done in India, but it also looks like now there's some great work being done here in Melbourne too.
Certainly watch the progress of the organisation here and what it is able to develop here in Victoria. I know that there are quite a few committed people who are keen to see some of the programs that have been successful overseas developed here in Victoria. I look forward to watching their work, and of course I would at a future time be pleased to extend further encouragement.
International Yoga Day in Calamvale was a wonderful event. It was the first time it was held by us at Brisbane City Council in conjunction with DJJS Brisbane. It was a fantastic day and so many people benefited. There were hundreds upon hundreds of people who came down on the day to experience not only yoga but many different aspects of meditation and well-being. This is very important for our local community because it helps build a more harmonious community and also opens people's minds to what benefits that they can gain from their wellbeing opportunities. It was great to partner with DJJS because we worked together on this, we promoted it together, and through our mutual contacts we had a great outcome for the community. Thank you DJJS, you've done a wonderful job in partnering with Brisbane City Council on this International Yoga Day project.
I'd like to also express my deep admiration for the work that Divya Jyoti Jagrati Sansthan are doing in Queensland, and I'm very appreciative of the efforts and all the attention that they're bringing to social issues within the Indian diaspora here, but also for the wider community. Issues like domestic violence, mental health, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and general feeling of despondency in society. I think these are very worthwhile causes, and together we can do something about it. So hats off to Divya Jyoti Jagrati Sansthan and to all the dedicated volunteers that are doing an amazing work here.
So I want to thank you, the two disciples and philosophers from Ashutosh Maharaj Sansthan. They gave quite a challenging talk today. Quite a challenging, informative talk. Challenging in the sense that it was challenging the way we live. Okay, and what are the problems with our society? And then they actually showed the insight into that, how the life can be led actually, and how the Ramayana and joining the Guru, understanding with the Guru can lead you to that selection of the purity.
Today's Sundarkand was excellent because it gave us a different perspective of the whole Sundarkand. We have heard Sundarkand so many times, but the true meaning and the importance of Guru I've realized for the first time. It's really marvelously done and a very unique way of presentation of the same thing which we have heard in different ways as a routine thing. But this was a very special presentation with a marvelous explanation of the whole thing.
I'm very grateful to you for coming all the way here and explaining on behalf of Sri Shiva Mandir Minto. We are expressing our sincere gratitude. तो इसमें क्या हुआ कि सुंदरकांड तो काफ़ी सुना है हमने और काफ़ी गाते भी रहते हैं, लेकिन आपने जो आकर के सुंदरकांड का अर्थ समझाया उससे बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ, क्योंकि सिर्फ गाने से कुछ नहीं होता, उसका अर्थ समझना होता है। जैसे आपने बहुत अच्छी तरह से कहा कि परमात्मा को मानते हैं वो तो ठीक बात है, लेकिन जानना ज़्यादा महत्व की चीज़ है। तो बहुत अच्छी तरह से जो आपने समझाया, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और हम आपको वंदन करते हैं, अभिनंदन करते हैं, और श्री शिवा मंदिर की ओर से आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच।